Hey guys, it's Dylan from Mining with Minions here. Today we're up in Lytton, British Columbia at the Lytton Panning Reserve, and in one of my last videos here, I did a 20 pan challenge, and today I'm gonna do a 20 bucket challenge. So let's see how much gold we can get, guys. Let's get it.
No way, guys, check this out.
So we just got down here, and of course the first thing I'm gonna do on the Fraser River is do a little bit of a jade search, and then I'm gonna look for a spot to do this 20 bucket challenge. Right now it's the beginning of spring runoff, so the water is a little bit high, but over there in that darker material, that looks like there's gonna be some good gold there. But first, let's see if we can find a piece of jade. So what I think I'm gonna do here is do one pan out of this hole and one pan out of this hole and see which one has the better gold. That's the hole I'm gonna choose, and then we're gonna run 20 buckets of dirt, which is roughly a half of a yard, and hopefully we kill it, guys. But let's see what's in these holes. It gets deeper there quicker than I thought. Here's the first pan out of that first hole, guys. Hopefully there's some gold in there. Here he goes, guys. Let's see what's in this first pan. Couple fly poops and one nice piece there. So let's check out the second hole. Woo. A little steep, that bank there. Gotta work a flat spot. There we go. So now the second pan from that spot. A big boulder here, of course, making it hard for me to stand. See how much gold's in this hole. If there's less, we'll do the buckets out of the first hole. If there's more, we'll do them out of the second. Bottom. Some big washes. Get it all back down to the bottom again. Let's see what is in that second hole. Second hole might be looking a little bit more promising, guys. We got two of those nicer flakes in this one, so we're gonna do the 20 pans or 20 buckets out of that hole over there. Here's the hole. Here's the bucket. Now let's get moving some dirt. Of course, I'm on the 5th bucket and my GoPro decides to die on me. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run my GoPro back up to the vehicle and plug it back in and charge, and I'm going to run 5 more buckets. Hopefully by the time I am done the 10th bucket, I can run back up, grab the GoPro, and we will be back in action, guys. But GoPro! All right, guys, so we're back in action. We got the camera all powered up. And instead of doing 5 buckets, I ended up doing 7. So that brings our total up to 12 buckets, guys. I'm starting to get a little bit exhausted, but we got 8 buckets to go. And I ended up doing a bit of a cleanup on one of the full buckets. and there was 2 nice pickers in there, as well as a lot of fines and medium flakes, guys. So I am super excited, but let's get back down there and keep digging. So we're absolutely killing it out here. I am now about to start bucket 16. That means we have finished 15 buckets out of this holes, guys. And I am starting to get really tired. The last bucket, I checked it out. It didn't seem to have as much gold as the previous one that I checked out 3 or 4 buckets ago. So I think I might start moving a bit more this way rather than going that way, because it seems like that way doesn't have so much gold. But I am starting to get exhausted and my panning is starting to become a little bit slower. So I think I'm gonna put you guys off to the side for the first 3-4 pans, or 4 buckets I should say. And then the last bucket and the last pan, I'm gonna bring you guys back and see what we do. Last pan of the last bucket, guys. Bucket number 20. I feel it, guys. I am so exhausted right now. It's roughly 4 pans per bucket, so this is pan number 80 for today, guys. I've been panning for 7 hours non-stop. But believe me, I definitely feel it. Ran a panning marathon. Last pan of the day. It has been an absolutely gorgeous day out here, guys. We couldn't complain at all. Other than the wind and the really cold water, but it's runoff and we're inlet, so those are both 2 things that are pretty common for this time of year. My shoulders are just on fire. I think this is officially the most pans I've ever done in one day. But oh boy, do I feel it. You almost got it down there now. I'm trying so hard to get this pan down, but to do it slow enough so I don't lose any of the gold in there. But I am slowly running out of gas. That's it, guys, pan number 80. I need a nap. So we did it, 20 buckets, guys. I am absolutely dying. I still have to drop all these rocks down into the hole, backfill this back up, and I have a snuffer bottle and a half full of cons. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna backfill this hole and we're gonna head home and clean that gold at home. So meet you guys at home. Well, we're home now, guys. Let's check out that gold. Got those 2 snuffer bottles of cons all cleaned out, and here is the gold from the 20 buckets. I separated the bigger pickers so you guys get a better look at them. And then all of the fines and medium flakes. Let's get the scale turned on. See how much gold we got out of those 20 buckets. The worst part about doing that challenge is I wasn't really checking thoroughly every bucket. So I didn't know if I was on the gold or off the gold, but I feel like halfway through, I started to get off of the gold, but I was also getting really tired. So I just wanted to get the 20 buckets done. That was a super hard challenge to do, guys. Half a yard of material by hand. That's a lot. My back was definitely killing me. Let's check this out. 0.848 grams. So just shy of 1 gram, guys. Super happy about that. We had a wicked day. Can't complain. Sweet. Well, guys, that's a wrap for this adventure. We had an absolute blast up there at the Lytton Panning Reserve, and I gotta say, that was probably one of the most exhausting days I've ever had on the river, and I think next time I try something like that, I'm gonna check the end of every bucket to make sure that I'm still on the gold. If you guys enjoyed that video, please leave me a thumbs up, leave me a comment if you'd like to, and subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of awesome adventures coming up in the near future. Till the next one.